Hi, my name's Louise. This is my first entry on YouTube. This year I lost 70 pounds of body fat and I gained a significant amount of muscle. I don't have the definition coming through yet, but it's underneath and I can see that I'm going to get there. So why am I here? I took part in a transformation challenge last year with bodybuilding.com. Prize money was about $100,000 to be split between one man, one woman. And it motivated me, and funnily enough my own health didn't motivate me, but money did, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Why would I look after a Ferrari better than I would my own body? Wouldn't damage a Ferrari, wouldn't put the wrong fuel in it. Yeah, I would do that to myself. And on that journey I realised a lot about myself and what I didn't want to do with the rest of my life. Didn't want to look back at the age of 80 and see hundreds and hundreds of photos of a miserable person who couldn't do anything for themselves, couldn't look after their family properly, couldn't look after their sick husband. So joining a challenge is, in my opinion, the best thing that you can do. It's not a fad diet. If you can stick to something for 12 weeks on a transformation challenge, chances are that you'll stick with it for the rest of your life, which is more than diets such as low carb, etc. I've tried all the fad diets. I've tried low carb, I've tried low GI, I've tried so many different things to lose weight. My hair fell out. I always put more weight back on. This is the first time in my life that I've actually maintained my weight loss, even though it's only been a year. And I'm still going and I feel fit and I feel healthy. And that's more valuable than joining a weight group, going and getting weighed once a week, being with other people. The online community that I found was through bodybuilding.com, which is the company that run the transformation challenge, and they've got the forums, they've got the online support, and it's free. Don't need anything to join them. They've got lots of nutritional advice, they've got lots of exercises. You can ask Team Dimetize, this is a protein powder. You can ask them anything, they'll be willing to help support you. They don't try and push their products on you. If you want to go through them, you can. If you want to choose different products from other areas and different shops, then you can do that too. So at the moment, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to recruit people to come and do the challenge with me? And I just want to change your life too. It's absolutely transformed my outlook, my positivity. I don't suffer from as much depression. I don't have as much stress in my life. Yes, my life is stressful, as is everybody's. Yes, I didn't find time or couldn't find time for the gym, but you have to fit it in. And you have to realise is the difference between excuses and reasons. Over the next 12 weeks plus, I'm going to talk about quite a lot of issues that I hope will help you. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer, but I can direct you in places that will help you investigate things for yourself and take control over your body. No one else can do it. Nobody. Gastric band can't do it. You can't eat broccoli. You can't have a normal life with a gastric band. You're eating baby food practically. That's not enjoyable, that's not fun. It's not going to make you feel good. You're going to have low iron because you can't eat meat. You're going to be on supplements the rest of your life. And guess what? It costs about £8,000. So why would you spend £8,000 on a gastric band when you can spend that same £8,000 on gym membership, personal trainer, good food? You've got to ask yourself that question. Why can't you do it? Who else is going to do it for you? There is nobody else. You will get a lot of negativity. I've not known anybody who doesn't get negativity from other people. You will get told you can't do this, you can't lose weight, you won't keep it off, you won't win the online competition because there's too many people that would enter it because it's in the States and you're in the UK. Do you know what? I run my own transformation, and that's the reason I'm doing the challenge again, because I know where I want to go, I know what I want to look like, and even though I may receive negative comments, not from my family, but from other people that don't understand what my goals and achievements are and are going to be. I've got my own goals, my own achievements, and I need to just grab what I want to do and just do it. So the things that we'll be talking about over the coming weeks are motivation. I've actually written a motivation Bible. It's free. If you want to contact me through, I'm with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously you're watching me on YouTube. I'll email you what I've got. There's a set of questions about why you want to transform, what you're going to do differently, some little techniques on times when you're bored, times when you feel like eating, other ways to get around it, having a bath, doing some exercise. And there are no excuses. You have to be able to come to a conclusion. Right, this time, this 12 weeks, at the beginning of the transformation challenge is the only time that you are going to stick through something. So many people last year said that they would complete it. 44,000 people entered the online transformation challenge. Only 4,000 people finished. Not necessarily brilliant transformations, but those are the only ones that actually completed and uploaded their final photos. But you'll find that they were all determined first week that they were going to do it. You have to sit down, you have to be strict with yourself, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to say, no, this time nobody's going to put me down. No matter how hard it is, no matter how bad I feel about myself, even if I have no weight loss, I am sticking to this program that I've written, that I've researched, the information that I've found out, the exercise regime that I said I was going to do. If my kids are sick, then I'll get someone to help me look after them. If they're ill in bed and there is nobody to help you look after them, you'll walk up and down your living room 100 times. You will burn fat, take control, burn energy, eat food. I didn't starve myself at all. I ate 6 meals a day. I was full constantly. I had excess calories. I actually ate more than my daily allowance of calories for losing weight, and I mainly lost weight through fitness. Did an hour cardio, I did an hour weight training. That's all it takes. Hard work, dedication, and self-belief, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Some of the things that have been said to me are that I'm making myself ill, I'm going to be anorexic, that I've lost a lot of weight now and that I need to stop. I really love food. There is no chance that I will ever be anorexic. Ever. Just not going to happen. I don't believe in overtraining. If you are eating well, you can train. If you're tired, you can still push through that barrier. If you are feeling faint, then you've got low blood sugar or exhaustion, then you sleep or you eat something with sugar in it. You've got to listen to what your body's telling you. Yeah, the first couple of weeks, it's going to hurt. Always does. You haven't been doing anything before. You're not necessarily been working your body the best way that you could have. Now is your time. The more it hurts, the more you know that you're going to get back up, and you've got to keep fighting for yourself, because it's either now or it's never. It's not going to happen. You need to sit down, decide that you want to nourish and build your body, not bring it down with fad diets, not cut out anything that is healthy. Low carb, you're cutting out vitamins out of your... It's just absolutely crazy. Yes, you can lose weight, but what you lose is muscle. Research has been done on it. You will lose some fat, you will lose a lot of water retention, but you're not going to strengthen up your body. A lot of bodybuilders towards the last few weeks or over when they're training to compete will do low carb, but they might be on other supplements, steroids, that will be helping them maintain that muscle. They're not going to lose it as fast as somebody that's doing it naturally. There's a lot of reasons, there's a lot of things going on within your body. I can help you and direct you in the right way to understand. If you haven't had any weight loss, does not mean that you've not lost weight. So many times I got on the scale and I thought that I was not losing weight, yet I would be easily losing inches. Water retention, when your muscles, when you break down your muscles, when you work your muscle hard, when it repairs itself, it retains water. You could have just had a heavy meal. You just need to go to the toilet. I mean, it does not mean that you're gaining fat. If in 2-3 weeks time you still haven't lost any weight, well then maybe you can reassess it. Even if you weighed yourself every day. I'm not, but I like to weigh myself every day. I like to know what's going on with my body. Some people say do it once a week. I don't believe that. It's your choice, but do not get disheartened if it goes up slightly. There's many, many, many reasons that you can weigh more, and it doesn't mean that you haven't lost body fat. Again, I can direct you in the best ways to measure your body fat. I'll help as many people as I can if they're really, really committed to finishing the challenge and starting the challenge and finishing the challenge with me. Okay, what else did I want to say? So we'll discover the motivation Bible, which you can get from me. Excuses versus reasons for not completing. The next thing that I would like to do is promote bodybuilding.com, not necessarily for the bodybuilding aspect, but just for strengthening up your body, improving your metabolism. The more muscle you have, the more you can eat, the more you can move, the more you can strengthen your body, the more you improve your metabolism. You've got to carry around a lot more muscle, even if it's £1 or £2. It doesn't matter. The stronger you are, the difference in my fitness from when I started, I could barely walk up and down my living room 100 times. Now I can do about 4-mile run in 55 minutes, and I just surprise myself every single time I get on the treadmill. The other things we'll discuss are improving your metabolisms, the foods you can eat, some little tricks that can really just give you a bit of energy. Weights. We'll discuss different types of exercises, the different body groups. If you're going to do weight training, don't need to start heavy. Bodybuilding.com says women can lift heavy. Women can lift heavy. I've lifted heavy. More recently, I've reduced the weight and I've increased the reps, and it really hurts. So you're still getting a benefit out of it, as long as you're getting your posture right and you are researching and following a program and not just throwing weights around in the gym and getting a kettlebell. And you just need to know what you're doing. You need to not be worried to ask people. We'll look at cardio, different types of cardio, things that you enjoy. The main thing to me is you do something that you like. I don't like swimming. I don't like classes. I'm not very coordinated, so I tend to stick to the treadmill, which I find incredibly boring. So I need to have music. I do HIIT training, which is high intensity training, interval training. I also do cross trainer, and if I'm really, really in the mood to train, then I like to do boxing. Boxing is such stress relief if you've had a bad day, if you just want to go and just do something explosive, and you get so much energy and you get a buzz from doing it, and when you leave you feel so much better than when you went in. Other things that I'll discuss are macros. So if you haven't heard that term before, it's just about knowing how much carbs, how much protein and how much fat that you need to consume. So you've got your micros, which are your micronutrients, and then you've got your macros, which are the nutrients, protein, carbs, fat. I roughly stick it to about 40% carbs, 40% protein, 20% fat, and change that depending on what I've been doing. I track, when I'm doing my 12-week transformation challenge, I track everything. I know everything that goes in my body, and I know all the exercise that comes out of it. So I know if I need to lose £2 a week, this is what I need to do it. This is how many calories I need to take in to make sure that my metabolism is the best it can be, that I'm not going to be hungry, and that I've got enough food and energy to just absolutely blitz it and have a great time in the gym. If you don't enjoy exercise, it's something that, you know, over time you get into it and it can become addictive, just as an addiction to food. You can replace that with something healthy. You've just got to find that love and interest and excitement and that time for yourself to just look after yourself and love your body. Yeah, so the specific body groups would be shoulders, back, legs, biceps, triceps, and abs. So 5 days, Monday to Friday, depending on which 5 days you would choose. You would do one body group each day, same body group each week. So on a Monday you would always do shoulders, Tuesday always legs, Wednesday always chest, etc, etc. And then you would do your cardio, which would burn the calories. So you've got your strengthening your body and your shedding your fat. We'll also cover supplements, and that will be in terms of what you need. I have hair loss. I used to have hair loss. I don't have hair loss anymore since I've been doing bodybuilding and I've been eating right. My hair has just all come back. I take Eve, which is a supplement for women that do sports. I also take use ISO 100 protein powder, which has got no carbs in it, well, very, very low carbs, and it is officially one of the best protein powders. If you're going to go for one, that's the one. It's, you know, wheat free, etc. Because you're going to be having 40% protein, sometimes you can't fit it in, and the best time to take it is straight after your training to make sure that you've got the best in terms of energy, what your body's getting. But I can help you, help to direct you to the right places, or I can at least tell you what I do. I can't advise you necessarily what to do, but I can definitely point you in the right directions. So for now, I guess it's just getting your interest and following me on social media, finding me on Facebook, Google+, Instagram, Twitter, uploading your photos, doing a little bit of research so that you're ready in January. Even if you haven't got much weight to lose, you've just got, you know, that half a stone or that £5 that you put on over Christmas. Getting into training with weights will strengthen you up and give you a better metabolism than you had before anyway. So other than that, for now, I'm not sure what to say apart from for you to have a nice Christmas, and hope for you to join me in January and have some fun. So just email me, louise.grollman, GROLLMAN @hotmail.co.uk. If you want my motivation Bible, I can send that on to you, and we'll just talk. Thanks, bye.